of a full and true jawline. And does apply to Naomi Campbell and one of the models. What is the reality for the men? For the men, we've got roughly the same. However, the difference will be straight eyebrows, strong nose, a perfect balance between the nose, the lips, and the chin, and the jawline a bit more pronounced more. When we're doing an aesthetic series, it's very important as well to keep in mind the facial proportion, and if we don't respect those proportions is where everything comes obvious. When we look at the face can be divided horizontally in 3 identical sections, third, and vertically in 5 identical sections. When we look in different angles, it's the same. And the most important part is the lower third part. And when we're aging, the lower part is changing. What does it mean? The top third part is becoming bigger because the top lips is shrinking, so make the third part bigger. While we're aging, the chin is shrinking as well, making the lower third smaller. So when we're dealing with beauty, it's very important to restore this third part by injecting fillers or others. Okay? When we look at the lips, it's very important to know that we have to respect the normal proportions, which are 1/3 of the top lips and 2/3 of the lower lips. If we don't respect, we can have some problem. However, in some population, ethnic, we've got a differentiation where in African populations, the top and lower lips are 50-50, you've got equal. And also the vertical border is a bit more pronounced in the black population than in the Caucasian populations. When we're doing the beauty, when we're dealing with the beauty, it's very important to bear in mind, talk about golden ratio, the symmetry and the proportions. I'm not going to develop too much about golden ratio because I haven't unfortunately time. This is very interesting. But the golden ratio, it shows here that if we multiply it by 1.62b, we should have arrived to this length of A, and it's the same for C. Secondly, the facial symmetry. This is an example where when we put an exact symmetry or we try to get a perfect symmetry between in the face, 96% of the raters would find these pictures more attractive than the other one. When we look at the proportions as well, when we've got the better proportions on the lower pictures, 92% of raters find those pictures more attractive. It has happened again from a long time about the proportion for men, where you've got the notion for women. This is seen by the woman, how a man is seen as attractive, and when a man is seen as more strong. Finally, we all know about the mask, which shows try to show the perfect symmetry. Unfortunately, we cannot get the perfect symmetry, but we try to reach, and perfect symmetry is not natural. I would like to say as well that when we do an aesthetic event, aesthetic procedures, like Dr. Filippetti always says, do not treat only with one technique. Always the first consultation is the most important because you have to understand the psychology of your patient and what your patient or your client want exactly, and to be able to offer a batch of treatment to arrive to the right result. So the primary consultation is the most important. Don't promise what you can't promise. Finally, I would like to show 2 pictures of a personality. One is from this region. Brigitte Bardot pictures before and after. And Gérard Depardieu before French, and now is Russian. Thank you for that. Merci beaucoup. Thank you very much.